Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big Mike here. Hey, something doesn't feel right. Okay. Terry took off to Texas again with our granddaughter Mackenzie. They're going down to Waco to meet up with Brittany at her place, spend the night there. And then tomorrow they're heading down to South Padre Island for a girls, air quotes, a girls' week or weekend. They won't be back until Tuesday. So they're going down and having fun. I'm sitting here taking care of the animals, doing the live. I thought Terry might come in, but she didn't show up. That means she must be having a good time, or they're out doing something, shopping or whatever. And I think they're taking Mackenzie out school shopping because she's 15 and you just can't wear Walmart clothes to school. I don't know. I wore pants and shirts from Salvation Army when I was when I was a kid. That's where we went clothes shopping. But they're going and they're in the big city. They're going to do some shopping for her for school. And she's already started practicing her driving. That's scary. Okay. Love her to death. But I was scared when my boys started driving, when Brittany started driving. It was just terrifying, them out on the road and stuff. But she's driving down dirt roads and country roads and stuff like that. And of course, her mom is in the car with her and everything like that. So, yeah. And she's learning to drive in a Ford Expedition. So that's a big car. But that's what she's doing. That's where they're at. That's why Terry's not here. I hope they have a great time down there on South Padre Island. I've never been there, but I've been a lot of places Terry's been. So, but somebody's got to be here. I got the dogs, I got the chickens, the quail, the rabbits, and all that stuff. I got some filming I need to do, and some chores I have to do while she's gone. And one of them is getting eggs out of the hen house. And I went out there today, and of course I swung that door open. I'm looking up, I'm looking around. Didn't see Jake the snake out there, so I got the eggs out. I did run into him inside the shop, though. When I go out there every morning, I look underneath the trays under the quail, and there he was. He was in the middle tray. So I got this, I don't know what it is. It's a thinger picker upper thing and whatever. You can pick trash up or whatever. And I'm getting there. I was scared. I had goosebumps all over my body. I was breathing heavy. I think he knew I was still scared. And I pulled the tray out, and he moved, and I jumped back, and he went into the other tray, the one on the far left, and I started to pull it out, and I seen him in big old fat thing. And there's about this much gap between the tray and the top, the 2x4. And I couldn't pull the tray out. He was so fat. And all of a sudden he started moving, and the thinner part of his tail, and I grabbed it. Dude, them things are strong. And Terry goes, of course they're strong. They're all muscle. And that even made me more scared. And I started pulling on him, and I lost grip on him. He slid out of it, and he fell onto the floor. Guys, I have 2 bad hips, 2 bad knees. How I got on top of the table, I have no clue. But I was on the table, and he slithered off. And of course, Terry goes, he's more scared of you than you are of him. I don't think that's the case. Okay. But I did have a run-in with him, and he's a big one. And Terry goes, yeah, he is pretty big. She goes, I've seen him. And I said, you didn't do nothing? She goes, have you seen any mice in the shop? I said, well, no. He can't get to the eggs or the quail because I use that woven cloth. He can't get through there and stuff. But, man, they scare me. I'm tired of running into them. But I will tell you, I had the pinchers in my hand in this one, and I had a claw hammer in this hand. So if he would have come within range, I probably would have been breaking stuff. But, anyway, so I'm working through the phobia, but it's scary for me. It's just one of them things. I've been out in the woods surrounded by freaking coyotes and hungry coyotes after I had put a deer down, and they wanted it, and I wasn't afraid. I was going to take them out too. But anyway, guys, I'm glad you're here. I had to tell the snake story for the umpteenth time, but every one of them is new. And somebody on Morning Talks with Mike said you need to put a camera. I have this chest thing, and you can put a GoPro on there. They said you need to put that thing on there every time you go out there, just in case, so you can catch this on film. Now, it's one thing me telling you the story, but to film something and show how much of a scaredy cat I am, I don't know. But hey, guys, tonight's featured channel is the Williamsons, our friends over there in Huntsville, Alabama. All right. The Williamsons, the creator is Dwayne and Chantel. They have 1.6K in subs. They have 138 videos, and they have 72.9K in views. We read on their About page, hello and welcome to our channel. We're the Williamsons, and we recently made the big move from New England back down to the south to Sweet Home, Alabama, to follow our dreams of becoming homesteaders. Come along with us on our crazy and silly journey as we get our homestead started in the suburbs. Is that called urban homesteading? While we search for the perfect plot of land to start their homestead. In the meantime, we hope to keep you entertained with our garden, small animals, and builds to improve our home. You can show your support by subscribing to our channel and leaving a comment. It means so much to us to get a chance to interact with all of you. By the way, we go live every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope to see you there. The Williamsons, guys. So if you would, moderators, please put the Williamsons link in there. I failed to do it. Terry usually does all that stuff, and I failed to do it. And I had enough problems putting the channel up there to share it with you guys. So let me, what am I doing here? I have to go here. I have to, well, that's not it. Did I mess this thing up already? Huh. I guess did I? Yeah, I messed this up. Yeah. See, this is why Terry's in charge. I thought I just had to do that. Guys, I messed it up. thought I had to do that. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry about that. I would have brought the Williamsons up. I thought it was as easy as click there and share something. Oh, share screen. There it is. It's right there in front of me, guys. So there's the Williamsons. All right. Hopefully everybody you can see that. And let's go to their shorts. And the quail have arrived.
Hey friends, hope you all are doing well. Super exciting day for the Williamsons. Guess what we have?
We have quail. The eggs finally started to hatch. They're so cute. They're so tiny. They're a bit nutty too, but they are adorable. They are less than 1 day old, and they are very active already. About 15 of the 30 some odd eggs in this particular incubator hatched. Nothing yet in this one, but these cuties started hatching last night.
So yeah, the temporary brooder set up. We're going to move the chicks into the brooder until we have a more permanent brooder set up in the 8x8 shed that we're planning on building hopefully this week, but we'll see. But yeah, super exciting news. It feels like a long time. It's only been about 17 days, but it felt like forever. But wanted to share this really exciting news with you all and just show you how cute the little quail chicks are. They're so cute. I was not expecting them to be so tiny, but quail are small birds. But anyway, wanted to share it with all of you. Love you all. And until the next one, bye-bye.
So there you go. That's the Williamsons, guys. Please go there and check out their channel. You'll absolutely love them. We love them. We got to meet them at Mid-America this year for the very first time. And guys, they're the kind of people you want to hang around with. So please go check them out. Like, subscribe, and leave them a comment. So you'll really, really enjoy them. I promise you. So this is the National Day of. All right. And Terry put it on the thumbnail. It is Climb a Mountain Day. No. Father-in-law Day. I can get into that. I have a daughter-in-law, 2 daughter-in-laws, and I have a son-in-law. So, but nobody sent me anything. Maybe they didn't get the message that it's Father-in-law Day. And then it's Whistleblower Day. Snitches get stitches Day. So those are the days for the national days of. So let's see who we have in the chat. Let's see. Ricky Giovannucci came in here at at 1:41. He came in and said hello. Mary Yahoo, Happy Yum, welcome in. Jovita Navarro. There's Paul Honeyman from England. Saying hello to everybody. Debbie Drach, welcome in. Ronald, Touched by Yarn. Hello, Ronald. That is Rebecca's brother. There is Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days Ahead. Butler Family Farm, Jerry and Susan. Judy Herman. Hello, Judy. There's Liberty Layers Hideout saying hello to everybody. There's Joe Fix It For You and his beautiful bride. There's Ginger Snap, Not For Nothing Homestead. Tamara and David over at Heartland Headquarters with Dink and Tank. Peter at Old Man King Homestead. He's live at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time tonight. Please check him out and give him some love. Hey, there's K&K Traveling. Hey, Curtis, how are you doing? Well, I don't know if they're back or not, but guys, you got to go check them out. Moderators, please put his link in the chat. They just made a summer vacation. They went up to Wyoming. They went to Jackson Hole. They went to the Grand Tetons, and they went to. It just slipped my mind. The national park up there, Yellowstone. Huh. There you go. And guys, they've been putting out some great videos. So please go over there and check them out. If you're into RVing or traveling and seeing new things, this is the channel you want to hook up with, guys. They do, and they go to some great places. And they're personal friends of ours. So please support them, check them out. I would appreciate that. And I'm sure they would too. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Philip W. Ryder. There he is. Hey, and if you want to know what Philip looks like or anything about him, go check out our show from last night on Sergeant's Talk TV. He was our special guest on Sergeant's Talk TV. So go over there and show him some love. Check out the content over there at Sergeant's Talk TV and get to know Philip W. Ryder. So, and anybody who wants to be a guest on Sergeant's Talk TV or Morning Talk with Mike or MT Homestead, all you got to do is contact us. We'd love to have you up on the channel. Now, Jovita, Terrie's going to be going through your town, but she found out that you don't work on Thursdays. But she's going through Rivera and all that going down. Because she's going to Harlingen is one of the places that we're looking for homes. And the price down there for square footage for homes are just incredible. But she wants to check out the community in Harlingen. So that's one of her missions why she's going down South Padre Island. Besides, she wants to drive her Jeep on the beach. So, and apparently there's like 16 miles of beach that people run RVs and cars and all that stuff, and it supports it or whatever. So she's going down there for that. But she's going to be down there, and she would have loved to see Jovita. She told me that. There's Carlo 29 at Team Ohio. Welcome in. There's our beautiful friend Leanne Gunther. How are you doing? There's James Hall, y'all. And his trusty sidekick. I think I said hello to Liberty Laird, Bodie. Yeah. He's the man with over 100 chickens. Man, he's got a lot of them. And if you're looking for specialty breeds, he's the guy to contact. If he can't get him, he probably knows who raises them. So please check him out. King. Saying hello. There's Des. Hello, hello. My dear friend. There's Rhonda Dodson. Oh, let's see. Man, it's quiet now. Terrie's not here, because we usually bounce off everybody. Yeah, there's K&K again. Oh, wow. I wonder what happened. Where are you on the road? Are you still traveling? Hopefully everything went okay. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of miles. going all the way up to Yellowstone from McAllister. There's CT. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Hey, they're Bo knows. Hey guys, if you need questions answered about your travel trailer, how to do something, how something operates, you got to check out Bo's RV Life because Bo knows RVs. Okay, please go over there and check him out if you've got burning questions or how to maybe fix it even cheaper than taking it into the shop. There's Charlene Grady. Welcome in. I'm telling you something, guys. There's a lot of channels that offer a lot of good stuff. Get to know them and ask questions. There's Cassie's Kitchen Creations. Hello, Cassie. Well, she won't come up on air, but she will say hello to everybody. Okay. She did call me right when they got there, saying that they got there safe and everything. But she didn't bring. I don't think she took the camera stand and all that stuff. So it's kind of hard to lean a phone up on a dresser or something like that. But Terrie's here. Everybody say hello to Miss Terrie. And there, you guys probably wish she was here to look at something better looking than me. There she is, speaking her Spanish there. Buenas noches, Jovita. Let's see. Scrolling. Oh, okay. I was just reading something Bodie put in there. Oh, let's see. Yeah. When quail are little, they're smaller than that cap right there. They're just little dinky things. And the first few days when raising quail, through experience, you can lose them. If you have a heat source, make sure it's elevated higher than they are, because they will lean. This is weird. They will lean up against a heat source, like the ones people buy and they just set them in there, and they will actually cook their brains with their head because they'll be right up against it, and they'll wake up and basically dehydrate their brain. So you got to make sure it's elevated, but you can keep them warm, and never take them out of the incubator. Give them at least a full day in the incubator to get completely dry. That's where we've lost some of them, is because of that, just learning. And now I think we've got it down to a science. I've got 32 in the incubator right now. I've got 21 out in the pen, full grown ones. I've just recently dispatched my roosters. I've kept them in a separate pen, and only had, with the 20, I have 2 roosters in there with 20 hens. So yeah, 20 hens and a snake that wants to eat them, but he can't get to them, thank gosh. Hey, there's Rainy Ridge. Welcome in. There's Glenn and Shannon Salty Life. Hello, my friends. There's Lacey P. Summers. Welcome in. She's so beautiful. Come on, Homestead's in the house. All right. He's on his phone. I got to talk to David because I'm making a trip to Come On Mountain. I got a bunch of stuff for him that we talked about earlier. I will give him a break from traveling to Oklahoma and go up there and see all his new improvements and hopefully get to meet Danielle. I'd love to meet her. And everything that I want to bring him, I'm sure he can use or will be using, and some projects that are coming up. So look for that. I'm sure we'll do a keeping it real when I go up there, but look forward to that. Always good to see my brother. Today's father-in-law's day. Huh. I guess I know two of them boiled eggs for Christmas. Yeah. I don't think the younger generations keep up with stuff like that. And I didn't even know there was such thing as a father-in-law's day. But now that I know it, I expect something. Okay. Because just because your kids leave the house doesn't mean they don't need you. At some point in their life, they'll either be back or they need some help for something. So not too much to ask to get a little something on Father-in-Law Day. Let's see. Gonna go through this. Pouring here in Missouri right now. I'm going to tell you something. We had that storm when we went camping. It sprinkled a little bit, but other than that, we haven't had no rain in the month of July to really speak about here in Oklahoma, or at least where I live. But it was sure enjoyable with that rain when it cooled it down. But then afterwards, the sun came out. And the humidity, oh my gosh. I'd rather take a dry heat than humidity any day. Oh, you're going to Mount Magazine this weekend. All right. And you're hauling your trailer, right? For a place to stay? Because I think they have an RV sites up there on Mount Magazine. Yeah. Moab is a awesome place. If you're a mountain biker, there's no that is like the Mecca for mountain bike riding. We did a trip to Moab when I was in Colorado working outdoor recreation, and we took a bus. We took a truck with a big horse trailer with everybody's mountain bikes, and we camped out at Moab. And I don't mountain bike, but the soldiers had an awesome time in Moab. Captain Cage Freeze here. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. There is Shirley De La Cruz from Team Ohio. Welcome in. Yeah. Thank you, Jesse, for putting that link in there for Sergeant's Talk TV. And if anybody has questions about that, you can contact Jason or myself. Our email is always in the description. If you want to know something, you have a question, if you want us to cover something, we'll do the research and help those veterans out looking for that. Hey, there's Kevin over at Hiking with Jackie Boy. Welcome in. And there is Eligio De La Cruz from Team Ohio. Welcome in, brother. Coffee, walks, and whatever. I'm telling you something, guys. That's the man with... This is not the perfect goatee. That guy, he has the perfect goatee. So if you're trying to look for a standard on how to groom yourself, men, go over there and check him out. Don't look at this. This is Billy Goat Gruff stuff here. Yep. Always welcome. Support anybody and everybody. There's Rick's channel. Well, let me do something real quick here. I'll copy that. And you can come on here. I'm going to only let David come up. And Command V. There you go, David. I just put the link in there. Just click on that and you can come up. Let's see. You'd think I'd get used to this because I do morning talks with Mike. But I like it. I like it when Terrie does it because I can yak and talk and stuff like that to break the silence of searching between everybody saying hello and everything. Terry's still saying hello to people. Hey, there's Outdoors with Vance. How you doing, Vance? He is a awesome first responder. There's Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse, and Brian goes live at 9 o'clock. So if you want to go over there, check out Brian. He's at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, and check him out on his live. He'll have an open mic tonight. Okay, yeah. Terry's looking forward to that South Padre Island there, Ovita. She really is. Let's see. Yeah, their trip to Wyoming, it was an amazing trip. Yeah, when Terry and I went there, it was just. And we lived in Colorado, so we're used to the 14ers and stuff like that. But the Tetons, just the view through the valley there, going to Yellowstone from Jackson Hole, Wyoming, is absolutely breathtaking. That whole valley and stuff. So hey, there's Ed Kirkpatrick, the storyteller. Welcome in, brother. Angie. That's my favorite VA nurse right there, guys. She does so much for our veterans on a daily basis up at the Oklahoma City VA. And Angie, I found the tall Bud Lights at the store. Actually, I found them at the DG Market in Clayton, Oklahoma, when we went camping. They had the tall boys. They don't run out as quick as those little shorties. I didn't like it that they only came in a 4-pack, though. There's Amy Gamey. Welcome in. There's Jackie Aguadera. Welcome in, my friend. Let's see. Well, maybe David didn't mean he was going to come up tonight. But I did put the link in there, David. If you want to come up tonight, or you can do a morning talk with Mike, or whatever you want to do. There's Lynn Naguit from Team Ohio. The whole team's in here tonight. Good to see you. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, I've never been, as many times as I've been to Arkansas, I've not been to Mount Magazine. And one of these days we're going to get up there and check it out. There's Tony at our cabin in the woods. I can't say that's Angie's better half. That is one half of Angie. So, yeah, Tetons are amazing. Oh, you are backstage. Hey, there he is. He's waving. What's up?
What's up, brother?
Hey.
I was actually talking about your morning chat, but I scrambled, got to my computer, and made it happen for you.
See, that's the good thing about a guy. All you got to do is put on a hat and a shirt,
Yep.
and you're done.
Yeah, because my hair with this humidity is out of control. Out of control.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. First of all, I want to tell you that all the videos that and the interviews with Tara did with Danielle, the question and answers on both her channel and your channel, and just Danielle just seems like one hell of a woman.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
And I know talking to you, and I've known you since you lived in Florida, and trying to find, and I went through the same thing, trying to find somebody that fits your lifestyle without having to change. Find somebody that likes and appreciates the same things is a task all by itself.
Oh, that's a huge one. And I wasn't willing to settle. And
it comes with a lot of heartache. There's no doubt about it. And because I've always said you can paint a leopard black, but he's still a leopard.
Yeah.
Okay. And it takes time. And then you realize, hey, you know what? You can only fake the funk so long.
Oh yeah.
Until you find that right person, and it is worth waiting for.
Oh, absolutely. And I was willing to wait. I had no problem being alone. So you know what I mean? It was be alone or find somebody that fit me. Because I'm too old for games. I'm too old for drama. I'm too old to not be happy. Minutes matter. And we're all running out of them. So guess what? But nah, she's special. She's a natural on camera too with the YouTube thing.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, my criteria was heavy because not only is the homesteading lifestyle a very specialized certain lifestyle, but the YouTube lifestyle is even a crazier specialized lifestyle. So trying to find somebody that could fit both, it was not an easy task. So I'm thankful. I'm definitely happy, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And she has a channel now.
Yeah, and killing it.
Yeah,
killing it.
Well, I mean, anybody that's associated with Come On Homesteading, okay, you can't get if David tells his subscribers you need to check out this person. He does not do that for every single person that
not often.
No,
not often.
So when he does do that, that means she's something special.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think she works on a computer probably every day.
Oh yeah.
So she's going to learn quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Oh yeah. She's a quick learner. She's already just in the last week that we started kind of doing her channel or whatever. She's learned a ton already.
Yeah. And here's the way I look at it: if you can teach Mike, you're a good teacher.
That's all I can say to that.
Mike, if you're watching this, I'm just playing with you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually taught Lissa, and Lissa taught Mike. I mean,
Yeah.
I gave Mike some basics. I taught Mike about filming, videography, because Lissa was going to be the editor to start with, and so I focused on videography with Mike, and Mike is a phenomenal filmer. Like he's really good at filming.
Yeah.
Thanks, K and K Traveling. Appreciate you.
That is our good friends, Curtis. We're both he's a combat vet also, and now him and his wife are doing the RV traveling thing, and they just got back from Yellowstone.
Yeah, I heard that earlier on the chat. I have never been to Yellowstone. That is on my bucket list. Moab's on my bucket list. Grand Canyon and Niagara Falls. I haven't been to any of them. I want to go to all of them.
Yeah, only one I have not been to was Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Paul, you crazy, man.
What do you... Paul, yeah, he had a criteria. And there's Terry saying hello to people. My Sergeant Major is down in Waco, going to South Padre Island. So she's going to be going.
I see the boss lady's on the road.
Yep, she is. She always comes to me, and her and Brittany, they I don't know what the word is. They conspire to go do things together, and I'm always left out.
Yeah.
But Terry always goes, "You don't want to drive that far." No, I don't. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't. I when I was younger,
she knows how to sell it.
Yeah, she knows how to do it. And the boss lady's good at it. So I'm here. I'm alone in this big house all by myself with the dogs, and it is what it is.
What they do is they look on the map and they know about your limit, about how far you're wanting to drive, and then they plan something outside that box.
Yeah. Yeah. And the only thing is, I don't know that Terry would want to drive and pull the travel trailer long distances and stuff like that. I don't mind doing it. I've done truck and trailer most of my whole life, military wise, everything. But if we go somewhere and Terry can drive, I get over there, and she likes it when I fall asleep because it is boring in the passenger seat. It is absolutely boring. Because she hates a right seat driver, and she hates me right seat driving her. So even though she does the same thing to me, because she's my helper in the car. She tells me when the light's green, when it's turning red, there's a stop sign coming up. Like I didn't know that. But she will tell you that I have been known to run through a stop sign. And I said, well, why would they put a stop sign on a major road? That just doesn't make no damn sense.
I agree.
Just stupid.
Yeah, there's a lot of things out there like silent letters don't make sense. I don't understand.
Why put it in there if it's silent?
Boss lady said I was right. She said, "Excellent, David. Wait, stop giving out my secrets."
Yeah. Yeah, they're going down to the Gulf of America and have them a good time with our granddaughter. It's her 15th birthday.
And they grow fast, don't they?
Yeah, my gosh. She's like 5'10" already. So she's going to be a tall, long-legged girl. Love her to death.
My little grandson that was just born, he's already turned into a big little tater.
Yeah.
They grow fast.
There's John Goes Outdoors.
I'm going to try to head down to Florida early September sometime, see the grandkids and kids.
Yeah. So this last weekend we went camping over at Sardis Lake near Tallahassee, city of Tallahassee and Clayton, Oklahoma. Corps of Army Engineer Lake. And we wanted to check it out. We've been fishing on that lake before, but the boat ramp that we used was on the opposite side of this 14,000 acre lake. And we fished that side and we seen the campsite. So we said, hey, now that we got the travel trailer, let's look at places. It's only just less than an hour drive from the house. And so we checked it out, Corps of Army Engineer Lake, just like Blue Mountain Lake is a Corps of Army Engineer Lake.
Yeah.
They have great facilities at those, great campgrounds at those.
I buy my annual pass every year.
Yeah. And
every year.
I'm going to tell you that when we went there, and see, we get in meetup mode all the time when we go places to scope out new places to have a meetup. And of course, this year it's going to be on Lake Texoma, which is 100 and something thousand acres or whatever lake. It's huge. The Red River makes that lake. But anyway, so we looked and then we were talking to the rangers and all that stuff. And come to find out, I asked him, I said, why do you have these Group A and Group B reserved campgrounds? And he says, well, you can make the reservation and you rent the entire campground.
Oh, wow.
I said, really? And he goes, yeah, it comes with water and electric at 8 campsites within the boundaries of that group area, has 8 campsites for RVs. And if you want to tent camp, you can use one of the RV sites to tent camp. And it comes with a pavilion and the bathhouse.
Oh, nice.
And I said, well, how much is that? And he goes, $150 a night. So of course my math is going. And it's our first time ever staying at a Corps of Army Engineer Lake. So I didn't know all the things, and Terry made the reservations. And he goes, I said, oh, and he goes, however, if you're, and that's solid, there's no discounts, no nothing for that. So if you divide 8 people staying there for 3 nights, it's $450 altogether for 3 nights, right?
Yeah.
And if you divide between 8 people, it's really nothing, right?
Yeah.
We always pay for the pavilion part, so people just pay for their campground. So some people like to be right around the pavilion area and stuff like that. So anyway, and we were talking to him because we want to probably go there in 2027, and it's not that far from the Arkansas border anyway. And so I think Drew goes right by there every time he goes down to Texas. He cuts across there and goes by Sardis Lake and all that stuff, and comes out on 69 all the way down by Stringtown, Oklahoma. So we were talking to the guy, and then he told us, he goes, so since this is a Corps of Army Engineer Lake and I'm a veteran, he goes, all you have to do is pay $10 a night for a campsite. And I looked at Terry. I said, I thought, after I got back in the car, I said, I thought you told me it was $20 a night. She goes, it is. I said, well, this guy says, she goes, oh, I didn't go that far to see about the veteran discount and all that kind of stuff. I said, okay. So if you're a veteran and you have an ID card, a VA card, or whatever card you got, or your DD-214, you can show that and you can get the military discount. It's only $10 a night, and that's water, electric, the camping each night and stuff like that, the use of the bathhouses, all that stuff.
Can't beat that.
You can't beat $10 a night.
No.
So I said, oh, wow. And the guy said, and if you have a national parks pass, then it's also only $10 a night. And you don't have to pay a daily use fee, because if you're not camping there and you come in, there's a daily use fee, just like the state parks and stuff like that. But if you have a national parks pass and you show it at the gate when you come in, you don't have to pay the daily fee to launch a boat or do whatever. So that's a good thing.
I buy it every year. Yeah, it saves money, and also
the one or the national one.
I hardly ever use it. But I asked the guy the other day, I actually stopped just to see, because I switched trucks, so I don't have my tag thing no more.
Yeah.
So I stopped by and asked if he could look it up. And I don't really need it and don't use it a whole lot. But I do it just to help out the parks and all that other stuff, because it's not crazy expensive.
No.
And, all the money goes to a good place. So,
yeah.
And it's better to have it. I mean, you use it a couple of times, it paid for it. So. What I mean? So,
yeah, no doubt about that. And if you're a veteran and you want to get a national parks pass, go to Sergeant's Talk TV. We did a video on how you can, as a veteran, get a free national parks pass for life. It's a for life national parks pass. And also check out your states for your state parks if you're a veteran. Some states have a eligibility. You have to be so much like disabled or whatever, or have a Purple Heart or a Bronze Star. There's all kinds of criteria where you can get a free state parks pass also. So you don't have to pay the daily use fees, and you get a discount no matter what your age is when you're reserving a campground and stuff like that at the state parks. So see what your state says, but we did do a video there over on Sergeant's Talk TV. So please check that one out. I told him earlier, man, I'm telling you something. It is like a daily occurrence now. And this is the worst year for snakes around here. I don't know what the heck is going on.
I'd move.
You what?
I'd move
to Arkansas. Hey, I heard there's some land available over there.
There is, right beside me. Come get it.
Oh man,
it was tempting, but I just
asking Terry to start all over again, because we said if we can't find the perfect place that we want, if we ever move, though if we buy land, the thing that we're going to do is we're going to build about a 2,000 square foot barn dominium. Nice. Have a barn dominium built. I'm too old and too broke down to do the building, so somebody's got to swing the hammers. I might as well have one built by a reputable company. And there's a company called 1845 or something, 1873 barn dominiums, and they travel Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana, and they just build these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful barn dominiums. So, and I want a colored concrete floor. I don't want to deal with no more flooring or none of that crap no more. I want a lot of light to come in. And that's why we chose, if we ever do that, it's going to be a barn dominium.
A guy that I used to know did a concrete slab, and they did an acid wash on it.
Yeah.
And it pulled all the colors out. It was amazing. One of the best floors I've seen.
Yeah. Well, that's what my son does, but he lives up in Idaho now. He's building all that stuff up in Idaho now. A company hired him, and he packed up and moved up to Idaho. He's building these big old places up there for people up in the mountains in Idaho. So
Bobblehead said yes, move to Arkansas.
Well, I know next Freedom Weekend we're gonna be over there for sure. I think Terry's wanted to know how far Jeff's place is from Blue Mountain.
Not too far, about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mileage wise, not that far, but you got to figure you're in the hills over here, so
yeah,
it takes a little bit longer. But yeah, it's only about 2 or 3 turns. You know, it's not too far. My goal is before y'all's meetup next year, I want to have my toy hauler. I'm looking for a box trailer that's about 25 foot, 27 foot, somewhere around there. I want to put a sleeper in the front and make it to where I can bring my bike or golf cart or side-by-side or whatever.
Right.
And then be able to take my bike to Florida, park at my brother's house, stay there, and be able to stay for a little while and see my kids a little longer.
Yeah. I do know that I think I told you that before, that Johnny Gillum, he goes to a lot of these sales on his channel, and he films them and stuff like that. And there's always toy haulers available at those auctions.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah. And he goes, people buy them. They buy them on the cheap too. But
that's the way I like to buy them on the cheap. That's why I don't have one yet, because I'm waiting on the cheap.
And like I told him, I said, well, if I ever bought something like that, first thing I would do is I'd pull those hubs and new bearings and all that stuff, because you don't know what people put something for.
I do that with any kind of trailer thing that I buy. First thing I do anytime I buy anything that rolls is new tires right off the rip. If the rims ain't in good shape, I put new rims on them. I check the hubs, new bearings, new all of that.
Yeah.
I've always done that. I don't ride around on Maypops.
Yeah. Well, and it's true, because you just don't know what, and buying anything used, you have no clue. I mean, you can put, lipstick on a pig and make it look good. But you don't know what people put things through. So there's always be very cautious.
We almost ran out of time. We got to chatting.
What? Hey, one thing I want to tell everybody that October 10th through the 13th is Pinecone Fest. I got it scrolling across the bottom there. And remember, if you want to get the site that you want, all right, August 10th, the reservation window opens up, and you can make a reservation at fcwd.com. That's Franklin County Water District.com to get the sites you want, because the best sites are right along the shore. And I mean, it is a beautiful, beautiful park at Walleye Park down in Texas. And you won't be disappointed. Pinecone Fest is always fun. But practice up on your karaoke, guys, because they're going to be doing some singing down there on the water. So check that one out. And also May 15th through the 17th of 2026 is the Mid-America YouTube Meetup at Lake Texoma State Park here in Oklahoma. We do have a Facebook page. Go to MT Homestead for all the details. I mean, there's a lot of details, guys, on that Facebook page. And hey, and Mark, if you're coming, or if you're interested, or whatever you want to do, and invite people, more the merrier. All right. And the campsite, you can make reservations now. Lake Texoma fills up quick, fast, in a hurry. That is a huge destination for people from Texas, all over the Midwest. They go to Lake Texoma. So they let you make reservations 11 months in advance. So the window's open now if you want to get a camping site. Okay. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. David, thank you for coming up.
No problem, brother.
You know, I was actually thinking, I said, well, Terrie's not going to be on here. And I haven't talked to my brother in a while. I was going to call you, and I said, man, I don't want to bother him. He's probably wore out, tired, or whatever.
You ain't never bothered, brother. Ain't never
But I
bothered.
appreciate you coming up. And I am coming over to Arkansas once Terrie gets back. It'll be probably just after the 9th of August because I got things in between there left and right. And Terrie will be back. And I'll leave her at the house.
That's right. Come on.
And I need to come over there. And I probably got a full trailer load of stuff that we talked about before that I can go over there because you came over here twice. I think last time I've been up there, I delivered the windows.
Yeah.
I think that was it. But anyway, guys, hey, I want to thank you guys for coming in. Remember, be kind to one another, help somebody in need, and always think of that. Guys, we love you. God bless you. Hey, we'll see you on the next video. Bye. Hey, and don't forget our premiere that we did on Monday night after David went live. We did a premiere on our camping trip. Please go over there and check that one out. I think you'll enjoy it, and you'll get a feel about what it's like over there at Sardis Lake and the Corps of Army Engineer campgrounds. So, guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.
Hot Mike. Hot Mike.